Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. We're gonna craft with our floating frames, y'all. I'm obsessed with these. These are so fun. But we're actually gonna use our club transfer tonight. So when you pop on, say hey and comment the word August. And when you comment that keyword, my page will send you a message with all of the supplies and all the links and everything you need. But if you are new to me, let me know that you're new, and right down here in this pinned comment where it says comment August, open up that pinned comment for me and make sure you join my broadcast channel. That's going to be the best way to know when I am live because, you know, Facebook sometimes doesn't like to send out notifications. So make sure you join that. It's a one-way messaging system. I'll send out a message letting you know that I am live and a link to it, okay? So we're gonna take our 9x12 floating frame. We're gonna clean this off because it is a reusable surface, and we're gonna use the club transfer, okay? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dolores. So this thing is really easy. All you have to do is just slide it right out like so. And I really wanna get another one of these and paint it. I think a black frame or a white frame would be really pretty, like really pretty. So let's clean this off. So we do have to clean the front and the back. So I'm just going to use a little bit of water, and then I am going to use my paste scraper. Hi, Miss Sue. Hi, Lynette. I'm trying to pull up my live over here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm like, I can't find it. Hi, Leona. How are you? Hi, Missy. So the really neat thing is that because this is an acrylic piece, it's going to come right up. But I am going to use my paste scraper to kind of help get that paste up. We're definitely going to need it on the back since we painted the back of it. But this is going to be really simple to clean. Okay. And then I am going to wipe it down. Hi, Julie. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Yes, comment the word August for me. That's our keyword today. Let me grab some paper towels instead of using the fuzz cloth that everybody doesn't like. Oh, okay. Hi, Michelle. Happy belated birthday, Miss Michelle. I think it was yesterday was your birthday. Or the day before. I think it was yesterday. All right, so the front wiped right off. That simple. I love these acrylic pieces, y'all. There's a 9x12 and a 5x7. And if you don't have it, you need it. Plus, if you're a Perks member, you save 30% off of these. Hi, Michelle. All right, let's turn it over and let's do the same thing with the back. So I did use paste on this. So this should come right up, fingers crossed. Hello, yes, comment the word August. Is it not working? Are y'all getting the message when you comment August? Hi, Robbie. Let me know. It was a fake fall day. Oh my goodness, it is so hot here. I think it's supposed to get like in the, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult to clean. It's going to get like 106 here, which is just craziness. It's coming up. I wasn't sure how this was going to come off with being painted, but it is coming up. You just got to let the water sit on it, and I'm impatient. You're welcome. Hi, Louise. Lots of familiar faces on here. Y'all do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and share the video. That helps me out a lot. Okay, y'all got it. Perfect. What did it say? I got the 5x7. You're gonna go get the bigger one. Yeah. And you're gonna save 30% off since you're a Perks member. So I want to say this like retails for like 40, like with the piece and the frame, it's like 41. But as I think as a Perks member, you can get it for like 30. So you do save quite a bit of money as a Perks member. Yay, hi Donna Deek. All right, spray that down and let's keep getting this off. So I did use paste to paint this. I don't recommend using like acrylic paint or anything like that if you want it to be removable. That's why the paste is able to come up, because I used paste and not like regular paint. It's just going to take a little bit of work to get up, but we're going to get it off. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, it's really hot. It is really, really hot. Yeah, the 5x7 is coming back, but I'm using the 9x12. That's the one I am using. I want to say the pack of the 5x7, like the bundle, was available, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Yeah, this paste scraper is the bee's knees. So definitely grab one of those. Y'all, make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to have our weekly live sale. We're going to do some fall cutouts. Everything's going to be fall. And we're going to do size A fall transfers. Size A fall transfers. I don't have a bunch, but I do have some like Halloween, a couple Halloween, but mainly all of them are fall. So make sure y'all come back tomorrow. And the transfers will be first come, first serve. So once I'm out of those. Hi, Miss Pam. Elbow grease. There you go. That's what I was looking for. It's not elbow work. It's elbow grease. Miss Leona, you don't need to brag, okay? It is hot. No bragging here. Around 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am on a little bit earlier tonight, but I typically go on around 6:30. Hi, Dewey. All right, let's dry this off. Let's get this nice and clean. Might take a couple of swipes with the good old paper towel. There's still some spots, so I am going to take my board eraser and just scrub some of those spots. And let's get the rest of that vanilla off. Can't wait. What time are you planning on it? Yeah. I'm going to start it next week, Miss Donna. So cutout of the week is going to start next week on Monday. And I'll send out an email for that. And I will also post about it. So keep that in mind. That will be starting next week. We're going to start that back up, which I'm really excited about because I really did enjoy cutout of the week. Okay, let's lay this down and let's clean it with some baby wipes. 110 here yesterday. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm just joking with you, Miss Leona. I'm jealous of your cool weather because it is hot here. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Dolores. All right, wipe that down. This might be the tricky part of the acrylic pieces. No, you're good, Miss Donna. So the way that the cutout of the week will work is that it'll be available all week, but it will not be added to my website once the week is done. So the only time you'll be able to get that cutout is during that week. So just keep that in mind. But I'll send out an email with all like the rules, if you will, so you know how it all works. What is the cutout of the week? So it's a cutout of the week. It'll be a flat price, which will include shipping, and it'll only be available during that week. Yeah, Miss Lisa. I'm a little worried though that with this extreme high heat that we're about to have the next few days, that it's not gonna like stay working. So hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. And if y'all want to be in the know for cutout of the week and get the email, make sure you comment the word August, okay? Comment that word August, and then in the message, scroll to the very bottom and it'll say sign up for emails. Click on that link and just provide your email. It's going to be me sending it out, obviously. But that's where I'll send out cutout of the week first, okay? Is there any ghosting on that? Not really. There's a little bit. I probably could use some cleaner to clean it, but I'm going to just cover it up with the club transfer, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, so we're using the club transfer, and if y'all don't know about club is really, really neat. It is a subscription, and each month you get a 8.5 by 11 transfer and some coordinating colors and surfaces or accessories, okay? So this month, it is this transfer. I love this. We put it on these pumpkins up here, but this one is called the Botanical Block Print, okay? So you can sign up to become a club member, and this month you get this paper surface. I need to do something with this magnetic hanger, so I think it'll stand, or you can hang this paper in there. And then you also get a set of paste color, so you get papaya and shimmer harvest this month. And make sure you're in my VIP group, because if you want to snag the jars of these at a little bit of a discount, go over in there and check it out. Hi, Michelle. So, yeah, air conditioning here in South Texas is no joke. So I'm hoping that it stays working. You know what I mean? All right, so we are going to fuzz this. Hi, Marie. We're going to fuzz this. This is just going to add a little bit of lint. And we are going to actually chalk this in papaya. And then we're going to go to the back and paint it again. But we won't have to paint as much as we did before. Okay. Now I will tell you, if you're using your paste scraper on this, be a little careful because I can see like on mine that there are some scratches. So maybe instead of using the paste scraper, maybe use just the board eraser and just scrub, scrub, scrub. Can you get more of that paper? Not that exact paper, Robbie, but the chalk suede paper would work great. I've had problems with my mail person folding. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Miss Sandra. Those mail people do not like to listen because it literally says, do not bend on the envelope. I'm so sorry. So when you are putting a transfer on the acrylic, you want to fuzz really, really well because the transfer is going to stick really, really well. Okay. And if you don't fuzz it and then you go to pull off your transfer off that acrylic, you run the risk of stretching it or damaging it. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating. I don't know why they do that. I'm so sorry that happened. Hi, Lorna. Okay, so I am going to keep it on my fuzz cloth. And we're going to lay this down and just center it the best that we can. Give me 1 second. It's hot in Missouri too. I just bought a window unit just in case. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I need like a window unit in this room because y'all, it gets so hot in here. So behind my phone, where y'all see me, there's 2 windows. And then right here to my right, there's 2 more windows. And it gets so warm in here in the afternoons. All right. Lay that down. We're going to push this down, making sure there are no air bubbles. Okay, and we're going to go in with papaya. Now, if you have color of the month, which it's sold out, but if you have the color of the month, which is cozy, this would look pretty with that. But it's sold out. So we're going to use papaya because I'm starting to become obsessed with this color for fall. Okay, so I am going to use a bigger squeegee and we're just going to go over this. So let's say you really love what you did on the acrylic piece, but you don't want to take it off. You can get refills of the acrylic as well by itself. So that way, if you make stuff for the different holidays and you want to switch it out every year and not have to remake it, there are just the refills of the acrylic as well. Or if you just want to use the acrylic in something else, you can do that too. You could even get the acrylic and punch holes in it. Just thinking, punch holes in it and add a bow and like do like a little hanging sign. That would be pretty. All right. I'm just talking real fast. I'm sorry, y'all. When I get ink or paste, you just got your cozy today. Yay, Denise. Yay, yay, yay. All right. So I'm going to pull it up and then I'm going to pull from the middle. Okay. And I'm just going to peel this right up. That's probably not the best way to do it, Alex, but I'm going to wiggle it up. And here's what we have. Now we're not done because we are going to paint the back side. Okay. That's okay, Darlene. I'm glad you're here now. You don't need to apologize, my friend. So let's set that to the side. We're going to clean this really quickly. But y'all, papaya is gorgeous. My granddaughter took her popsicle craft to the first grade teacher for a gift. Oh, how fun. Oh, I love that. Hi, Linda Cross. How are you? Do y'all like the kids kits? I can bring on more tomorrow. I can add another one tomorrow. I don't have a kids kit in the live sale tomorrow, but if y'all want me to add another kids kit, I can. I like doing this for y'all because it's just something fun. So like if you're crafting and you have your grandbabies over, your kids around you, they can be doing something while you're focusing on your craft. Thanks, Cheryl. That way they're not opening your business trying to mess with your craft. They can be doing something while you're working on yours. Hi, Dee. How are you? All right, let's wipe up all this excess water. And then I am going to wipe down the front with the baby wipe really quickly. Can I like the kids on? Can I? Yeah, you can get the kids kit and do it for yourself. You don't have to be a kid. Absolutely. You do you. If you want to craft the kids kit, you do it. Now, I will say, I'm thinking about, I found some like ornaments that you can, like that are the pop out kits, like the kids kit, but you can make ornaments for your tree. And those could be for kids or for adults. So I might start adding some of those in my live sales. I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all want more kids kits. Thank you for, oh, someone unfollowed me. Well, bye. All right. I ordered the pencil for me. Oh, I love that, Lisa. You do you. There's no, you can get whatever you want. I just call it a kids kit because that's the way it's advertised, or the file that I buy, but it's really for anybody. Hi, Miss Pat. How are you? Okay, I'm like doing a terrible job at cleaning this. I feel like I'm just making my job a lot harder because I'm just talking instead of, you know, doing it, cleaning it. All right, I got it all dried off. So we're gonna lay it sticky side up, and then we're gonna get our backer out. You're gonna do the white side. There's a white and yellow side. You're gonna do the white side to the sticky side. Okay, I did a terrible job at that. Let's try that again. Not watching that towel you use. I haven't used it. I haven't even pulled that out today. Okay. Lay that down, and that looks pretty dang good. And it is ready for us to use it again. I'm gonna put that to the side. Let's pull out our acrylic piece and let's dry this. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna use it, Debbie. I have paper towels and I'm not cleaning anything anymore, so it's not gonna be pulled out. What is this one? It's called a board eraser. I need to rinse mine out, but they are great. That's okay. So I'm thinking of using vanilla as the background. So we're gonna paint it like we did the other one, but now I'm kind of wondering if we change the color. I would like to use Shimmer Harvest, but Shimmer Harvest does not paint well. I think it'll look funky. We can try it, but in my experience, Shimmer Harvest does not paint very good. What do y'all think? Vanilla, or should we attempt Shimmer Harvest? But we gotta make sure that this is completely dry before we flip it over so it doesn't smudge. So y'all let me know. Vanilla papaya is so pretty. Yeah, it is gorgeous. Oh, they didn't comment anything, Miss Debbie. Someone just unfollowed my page. They say hello. Do you hear him? I'm gonna have to let him in. His boom's not gonna stop. Hold on. Hold, please. we're done. Vanilla would be pretty with the papaya. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hi, Miss Janice. Okay, we're gonna flip it over, and I am going, maybe not. Well, oh, right here. Literally right in front of me. We're gonna take our sponge brush. Oh, that's so sweet. They're good. They're being, you know, little menaces. Trying to keep them out of the heat. So I'm just going to kind of just paint all behind it. Wherever I see, like wherever I can see that towel, wherever I can see the towel through it. Y'all, I promise. I know how to speak. I just forget my words sometimes. And y'all know how much I love this vanilla color. I'm like not close to the end, but I've used a good chunk of it. And I've only had it a month. So this is my new favorite color. They're just babies. There's something. There's something, that's for sure. The problem is, like y'all know, I have to monitor Boone's water intake because if he drinks water too fast, he's gonna make himself throw up. He is like a baby. I would like to see Shimmer Harvest, but not. Oh, you wouldn't be a problem, Miss Lisa. I just don't think the Shimmer Harvest it doesn't paint well. It just does not paint very well, which I kind of is a bummer because some of our other shimmers paint extremely well, you know. All right, so I'm just going in, trying to cover up wherever you see through that towel. And we're probably gonna have to do a second coat. That way it's nice and solid. So let's dry. I know. They don't, Miss Diane. They sleep in a crate. Tucker used to before I got Boone. And then now I crate them together. So that's what it looks like. We're gonna do one more coat. That way it's nice and solid. So, yeah. You love papaya? I love papaya. I forgot how much I really do like this color. So, papaya is this orange color, and it's beautiful. It's perfect for fall. Together, I can't. Yeah. They sleep together. I need to post a picture that I took them the other day. I walked into where their crate is, and like I disturbed their nap, and like they both looked at me, but like Tucker was like shoved in the corner, and you know, he looked very happy. Hi, Beverly. All right, let's do one more coat, or just kind of hit it to where it's a little bit thicker in some of the areas. But you won't be able to see like the white extremely well or the vanilla extremely well because it is such a thin, like the lines are so thin on here that you may not be able to see it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's close this up. My chihuahua sleeps back. Yeah. Cooking supper. Ooh, what are you making? What are you making? So, there it is. It looks very 3D-ish. I kind of love it. But let's get this dry, and then we'll put it in our frame, and then we'll be done. So, this frame I want to paint. Not tonight. I want to paint it. I want to paint it black or white. Chicken Alfredo, yum. Miss Julie, I have a long-haired miniature dachshund. And his name is Tucker, and then I have an Australian Shepherd, and his name is Boone. Yeah, I like it too, Miss Marcy. So really simple project tonight, but check it out. I'm still hitting it with the dryer. But I really like the acrylic because it is a reusable surface. It's like a chalkboard. So you can just get one and change it out. But y'all, if you become a Perks member for $10 this month, you save 30% off of everything. So I highly suggest becoming a Perks member if you love this stuff. I know, Jan, I love this frame. Hi, Karen. Alrighty, so this is a little tricky. I mean, the one time I've done it, I've had issues. So let's put it this way. I had a dad hound, lived age 19 years old. Oh my goodness. That is a long life. I have a feeling Tucker, my miniature dachshund, is going to just live forever. Okay, I was like, why does that look so weird? Because it's not in straight. But there it is. Now, I think if you did black and white, that'd be really pretty. Eucalyptus and white would be really pretty. But I love that. I think what I should have done is flipped the colors. So I should have done the front with the papaya color in white, and then I should have done the painted side in papaya, and I think it would have popped more. But I think it still looks good. What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? Pretty easy project tonight. So do me a huge favor, hit the heart button and comment the word August, and I will send you the supply list for everything I used. And then we're going to do a giveaway really quickly. So make sure you're commenting. In the comments, I will pick someone from the comments to win. So do that for me really quickly. Comment, and we will be done. Yes. So club, and as a Perks member, you also save 30% off the club. So if you become a Perks member and you sign up for club, it's like $18 a month rather than the $21. Hi, Natalie. I know. I did not make my shirt, Miss Marcy. It's part of a t-shirt club that I'm in. Hi, Zena. All right, let's pick. Oh, Miss Julie, you have a mini golden doodle. I would be obsessed with that dog. Yeah, I think if I had flipped the colors, it would look, the flowers would pop more. So I would definitely do the white on the front and then the darker color on the back. Okay, Miss, let's pick a winner. I was going to say Miss. Let me refresh my comments. Texas being so hot, they're forecasting snow. Oh my goodness, Miss Karen, I am jealous. I'm jealous, girl. All right, you have that color. Yay, thanks, Maureen. All right, let's pick a winner. 1, 2, 3. And Miss Linda Cross. Miss Linda Cross, if you are here, do me, Lisa, if you comment the word August, my page will send you a message. And right in that message, there will be a link that says, save 30% off, sign up here. There's a link that you can press and it'll take you directly to where you can sign up. Miss Linda Cross, if you are here, do me a huge favor, send the page a message saying, hey, I won. And I can send you a form to fill out so I can send out your giveaways. I'm almost caught up on giveaways. I think I have 3 or 4 giveaways left to send out to get caught up. So that will be caught up sometime this week. So if you are waiting on one and you filled out the form, then it should be going out by the end of the week, okay? All right, Miss Linda, send me a message. I will be on tomorrow for our live sale around 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're doing fall cutouts and fall size A transfers, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.